Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I have something very special and unique for you. We all love eating ice cream in the summer, but usually we think of flavor like vanilla, chocolate, or sweet ripe mango. But today we are going to make something that might surprise you. We are making kache aam ki ice cream, a delicious tangy and sweet treat made for raw green mangoes. You might be wondering raw mangoes in an ice cream. Yes, it is going to be a perfect mix of sour and sweet. But wait, there are even more to make it truly chatpata. So let's get started. To start making our special chatpata ice cream, the first thing we need a 1 large size raw mango. Make sure the mango is firm and fresh for the best tangy flavor. First, we are going to give very good wash under running water to make sure it is perfectly clean. Once it is washed, this next step very important. Take a clean towel and dry the mango completely. You have to be careful here because there should not be open drop of water left on it. Now carefully peel off all the skin. Once it's peeled, we cut the mango into rough pieces. You will left the hard set which we not need for this recipe. So you can set the aside. Finally, take those rough pieces and chop them into uniform medium size cubes. Now our mango is ready to be transferred. Once the medium sized cubes are ready, we set them aside for a moment. Now let's move the next step. We are going to steam this mango. So we need a steamer. First add some water to steamer and let it heat up. While the water gets hot, I have spread the all mango cubes evenly on the steamer plate. Now place the plate inside, cover it and let it steam on low flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. We just want the mango to become nice and soft before we move forward. It has been about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, our mangoes are perfectly steamed. Now while they are still hot, we are use masher to mash them thoroughly. If you prefer, you can also use a grinder to make it even easier. The most important thing that there should be no chunks for mango piece left behind. We want to turn into this very smooth and fine paste. Take your time to make sure it is completely velvety before we add our special spices. Now let's take a pan and pour in all that smooth mango paste. It is very important to cook this paste properly to get the right consistency. To this we are adding 1 cup of sugar which is about 100 grams. Keep your flame on low and mix it well so that sugar melts and blends perfectly into the paste. After about 2 minutes you might notice that the mixture has become a bit thin because the sugar has released some moisturizer. Don't worry at all. Just keep it stirring and continue for another 2 minutes and you will see the paste start to thickness but beautiful on its own. I tasted the mixture and it still felt a bit too tangy, so I added 2 of 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can adjust the sweetness according to your taste. I also added 2 pinch of black salt or the chatpata kick. After quick mix, let's add 1 pinch of black pepper powder and stir it well. In total, we have cooked this for over 5 minutes and its consistency is now perfectly thick. It's time to turn off the heat and let the mixture cool down completely. Now let's move the next step. Take a heavy bottom pan, add just a small splash of water. First over this we will pour half liter of full cream milk. Adding that little bit of water is a great trick. It creates a layer that prevents the milk from sticking or burning on the bottom of this pan. Notice that I have not used all the milk. I have saved the little bit in cups to use later. Now turns on the heat and lets the milk comes to stand boil. Will we wait for it prepare or thickness mixture? Take the milk we saved earlier and 1 cup of milk powder along with 2 spoons of corn starch. Stir this very well until it's completely smooth. We want to make sure there are absolutely no lumps in this mix. When you can see milk in the pan boiling nicely, so pour in this milk powder and cornstarch mixture. Keep your flame on low and stir continue. As it cooks, you will see start to thickness up beautifully. Make sure to scrape this cream or malai from the sides of this pan and mix it back into the center. This makes our ice cream base extra rich and creamy. After cooking a string for about 2 minutes, just look at its consistency has been thick, smooth and velvety. This is exactly we need. Now let's turn off this gas and set aside to cool down completely before we move this next step. Now let's move the most exciting part. Take a large bowl and add chill whipping cream to it. Use an electric beater to beat the cream until it becomes light and smooth. If your kitchen is warm, if you don't have any cold cream, here tip: place a ball of ice cold water underneath your mixing bowl. This helps the cream stay cool and whip up perfectly. Once the cream is fluffy, add it our first thick cool milk texture. Start beating them together again. We want to mix them continue so they combination is single smooth base. At this stage I am also adding just one pinch of green food color. This give one ice cream that beautiful fresh raw mango look. Next is time to add our prepared mango pulp. Notice how it's cooled down and become every thicker now. Pour it all and start beating all three ingredients together. In the beginning, it might look a little strange. You might see small mango chunks or bits splattered from this cream, but don't worry. As you keep beating this mixture, everything will start to blend perfectly. Keep going until the chunks disappear and wool thick turn into smooth, thick and velvety batter. Just look at this consistency. It's now ready to frozen into the perfect chatpata ice cream. Today we are going to do this thing a little differently. Instead of using traditional ice cream mold, we are going to use a glass tray like this one. Carefully pour all of this cream green batter into this tray and spread it or this look nice and even. Once this tray, don't forget this important step. Give the tray a few gently taps on this counter. These taps help in trap these bubbles income to surface, making served ice cream is perfectly solid and smooth inside. Now take a piece of aluminum foil and wrap this tray very tightly. Make sure the edges are sealed well to prevent any ice crystal from forming on top. Good morning everyone. Our ice cream has been chilling all night. But before tea is let's make a special chatpata masala to make it even better. In a small bowl take 1 tablespoon of chaat masala, 1 tablespoon Kashmiri lal mirch powder. Mix them together well. This masala is going to give our ice cream that amazing spices tangy cake. Now let's check on ice cream. I am reviewing the foil and see can is set perfectly. This texture looks so creamy and just color is beautiful. It is frozen just right and she is ready to be served. Take a scoop and let's serving it in the bowl. Look at how smooth those scoops are. To finish it off, we are going to sprinkle our homemade chatpata masala right on top. This red spices against this green ice cream looks beautiful and tastes even better. And there you have it, our spicy raw mango ice cream is ready. It is a perfect mix of sweet, sour and spices. Really hope you enjoy this unique recipe. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe for more fun summer treat. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Lafis.